Good morning. This is Nick Mosley. UTC ID is KHY111. This is going to be problem set number 5 for the final. Um, it's the container problem. We're given a superclass here. So it is the class of container. It's going to hold hashable objects. Objects may occur 0 or more times. So this is going to create a new create container and then increases the number of times E occurs in self by 1 here. So this was all predefined here. It's going to sort it. And then if, excuse me, if it equals 0, it's just going to be a blank line there. So what we are trying to do here, we were given this. These are the requests. These were the testers here. And then this is what it's supposed to print out here. So have this inserted just so for easy use to test it here at the end of writing this code. So yeah, we're given this other class, a set, subset of, or subclass rather, of container. So these defined here. So what we'll do here is we are assuming E is hashable, and then we want to remove E from self here. So um, first we've got to see, so if E is in self uh, keys, we want to remove it or delete it. So we'll delete self dot vals, and that's E. And so, yeah, that should just delete, the E from the keys there. So that'll take it out of the container there. And then so assume E is hashable, so returns true if E has been inserted in self and not subsequently removed, and false otherwise here. So do here. So see if it's in there. So if E is in self dot vals dot keys. Oh, so empty subset. So if that E is in there, so check and see if it's in there. If it is, that is true. If it isn't, else or otherwise, we're gonna return false. And so, yeah, essentially, how this code is going to look here. So what it's going to do, D1 will be the new A set. So it is going to insert a 4. So as we run this, like it would look at, so we'll insert a 4. So it should look something like this. So insert 4, insert 4. We've already got one of those instances. So we'll increase that value to 2, remove 2. We don't have a 2 in here. We've got a 4. So when we print it, that'll be a 4 and a 2, which is what's supposed to show. And then so after we print that, print the D1, which will be 4 and 2, we're going to remove the 4, which would make that into nothing, which would mean that that has nothing to be initialized. So it wouldn't be 2 initializations. It would be a 0. So there'll be a blank line. And then, excuse me. So similar deal here. We're going to do D1 equals A set. We define, but whatever. Has an empty subset, so I mean that'll be a new copy. We're going to insert 4, so 4 it'll be that 4 1 one initialization of it. Then we'll say, hey, is it in there? So is it in there? Yeah, is in here. So if it's in here, we're going to return true. So that should be showing true. We're going to insert 5. So it'll say, hey, is it in there? It's in there. So it should return 5, or excuse me, true. and then we're going to take that out. And so um, it's going to return false because it's no longer in there. So if E is in there, so true, true, and then false. So let's run that here. And wonderful. So yeah, we've got the 4 shown 2 times here. And then we've removed it, so there's nothing, and then there's that blank line, and then we've got the true, true, false here. And so that is problem 5. Thank you so much.